If we want to join sections, let's pick a piece here and a piece here. Some of it will depend on the ends. Let me just tidy up, get this little fella out of the way. Get our little links here. So we're definitely going to be wanting to use these open links. That's the way it's going to go. Put aside our little samples. Pieces here. So for our normal joins, you can do a right angle join where the two different patterns go together, but that's a little bit more difficult and that's only for specific areas. But usually we're starting off with small ones, sections, and we just want to pull them together. Now, the first thing I notice here is on the edges, my two angles, my links are sort of coming up and up and up like they're going to hit each other. We don't want that. We want them to follow the same pattern. So if I just turn this one around, and now you can see that they basically slot in nicely together, following that angle sort of up, 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 up as they go. So to join this, I can already see that I've got, I'll use my pliers here, I've got ring there sticking out, ring there sticking out, and I can see that if I have a ring that comes from underneath on the right and comes up, up, up to the left, then that's going to give me my join. Now, these are going to be the 4 links that come inside the additional one we're going to use as the joining one. So that one will also always end up with 4 links in. Let's make this happen. So you can do it in whatever order you want. It's just a matter of what's easy to make sure you collect everything. So for me, if I'm going to do it here, well, I'm going to go, let's just put this into a bit more into the center so it's easy for you to see. There you go, like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down through that one, because if I look at the one that's coming here, I can see from the left it goes down. So it goes down into this little one here that's sort of in that second row, and it comes up. Now you've got to be very careful when you're coming up to actually come up through, not through the link that follows the same angle you're creating, but through the edge one here. A bit painful, there we go. And then up through this one here. So it went down, down, came around, and then up, up. So again, I just get my grip right, because if you don't have your grip, it's a nightmare. Check my top and make sure it's nice and straight. Hold it, give it a little squidge, and then just do that finger check. Does it feel good? Yeah, that one's pretty good. Now, if I lay that out, you can see that pattern continues now without any gap. So the next thing here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to circle through them again. Let's bring this up where it's nice and visible. So it's probably easier to start actually from the lower edge and go down. That's all right, I'll do it here. So I go down. Let's get this in hands, it's probably a bit easier. So I've got to check this link and this link I want. And see, this one here has 1, 2, 3. So we're going to add the 4th link when we come up, and we don't want this one because we're going to be using the same line as that. We want the next one along. So here I go. So I go down. I go down in here, but I need to twist it round because I'm going to start coming up with that link. Takes a little bit of practice just to get your directions right. You be careful not to come up through the link that I'm creating another one on the same row as I'm actually coming up through the gap. There we go. See him there coming up, and I'm going to bring him in so he comes up this way. Worst thing, if you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. You can always just check it, undo it, start again. Check that out. There we go. So we've got that pattern forming. Always worth double checking. I've found that I've joined large pieces and I've made a mistake partway through, and that has ramifications the whole way along. So better just to keep it right each time. So notice again I lift up with my hand. So I'm going to hook under. I'm going to hook under this one here. I have to bend it round. Watch where my point's going. I hook up here and I hook up on there. I bend it straight. Make sure I'm happy with our edges. Hold it. Give it that little bit of a squidge. Feel it. Yep, that feels okay. Now I can put it down. Okay, so we're looking good. So here we've just got these, put this in the center again. 1, 2, 3, 4 links that we're going to join. And that will finish our shape. So use my fingers, let's get those positions right. So down, 1. Again, I'm following the pattern of this one. I'm just bringing it on. So down, down. Once I've got 2 down, I then need to go 2 up. Be careful not to take the first link. It's, oh, lost that. So let's try that again. One and 2. There we go. Now this is where, if you've got a lot of weight on that hand from lots of mail, it can get quite tiring after a while. So doing small sections first, joining small sections, and then even perhaps look at how to support the mail when you join larger sections. Okay, the great thing about mail is once you've joined it, you can't even tell where the join was. It's nice. So one thing I'll have a look at then is how do you join then 2 sections rather than going along the line, right, where we're sort of continuing that herringbone pattern, right? How do you do it sideways? Have a look here. A small piece, perhaps I'll do, quickly make another one. So I've got 2 pieces here. I want to join them sideways, right, rather than going end to end. In this case, if you're doing end to end, you'd have to join them like that. We're going to go sideways. You note here that this column and this column are both angled so that they're low down near us and high up far away. That's what we want to do. The reason why, I mean, it doesn't really matter, you could have them both facing high towards you and low away. It's just a matter of whatever you do, you want them consistent, because the row that we're going to be adding in this example is going to be, well, let's use a whole ring. One, a whole ring. So if we've got a whole ring example, it's going to angle this way, angle this way, angle this way, angle this way, and it'll fill that gap. So, doesn't really matter again which end I start from, just whatever works out for me. 2 down and then 2 up. 1 up, make sure I get the right 2, and there we go. So bend that over. Get those edges. This one's got a little bit of a gap, not the best ring ever. Why do I keep on calling them rings and links? I don't know, I just do. So make it work. Gap in there is not brilliant, but it'll probably be fine. There we go, that's about as good, I think, as I can get it. Have a look at this. Nope, I'm bent over, there we go. And we can see we're starting to get that link matching this column here, matching this column here. So I'll grab another link. And again, it's that 2 down and then 2 back up is the route we take. So I'm going to go down here and here. So it's 2 down. Make sure that I get circle around. Then I need to come 2 up. And I can see 1, 2, 3 links in this one. So I know this one's going to need its 4th link. And so without getting caught, I'm going to go up through. Oh, there we go. It's really making a pain. There we go. So now this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 links coming out of it. And then I always join it to a 2nd link along as well. That over. There we go. Flatten out again just to double check, make sure I haven't made anything crazy. It's looking good. So we'll just do 2 more, and that's going to be us done. So I'm going to go down, down, and then up this one to get its 4th link, and then up this one here too. So down through this one, down through this one. I rotate it around because I'm going to need to get that in, and then you can actually probably easier coming up. I'm doing it sort of from underneath, coming up and up. I'm going to turn it back the right way. It gets us the direction. Check that out. There we go. We're almost there. So I think that worked quite well. So we'll do that down, down, up, up, but we'll show it from underneath as well. So I've got to get through 1, 2, 1, and then I'm just going to, that's the number 2 here. I'm just going to turn it upside down, makes it a little easier. And then I've got to come back up and just use my thumbs. I can see this link here. I need to come up through that one. That gives it now the 4 links through. I get that in center camera, and then up through this last one here. Nice little grinding feel there, tells me this is a good link. And now I put those down and see that they're joined, and you can never tell that they're apart. There we go.